Hello friends, I hope you are well. I am reporting live from afternoon coffee time and we are feeling fancy today. We have our coffee, our little latte in a teacup. I purchased this teacup from the thrift store a couple years ago and I think it is just darling. I have a little collection of these just mix and match teacups and I think it's so cute. We should go thrift shopping for more teacups soon because I mean, how precious. It's just a mood boost to drink your coffee out of it or your tea. I guess that's what it's designed for after all. But anyways, it's been a good day. I've just been hunkering down, getting computer work done for most of the morning and early afternoon. And now I just put makeup on and got my outfit all changed and ready to go because I have a meeting in a few minutes. And then later this evening, I also have book club. So exciting stuff. And then we'll also spend tomorrow together. So I'm really looking forward to spending time with you. Also, with my latte today, I used macadamia milk, which I mentioned a few vlogs ago. I love macadamia milk. So there are different kinds of macadamia milk, and I actually found one on Amazon that is designed for latte art. So it's supposed to froth really well, but I am not having an easy time frothing it. I actually just bought regular macadamia milk from Whole Foods, and it didn't have anything special about it. It didn't say anything about foaming or frothing, but that actually worked better than the one that claims to be better for lattes and frothing. So it's probably user error, but I'm confused why that's happening because I was really excited. I thought it would be a lot thicker, but basically every time I froth it, it just gets really bubbly. It still tastes good, but I'd ideally have something a bit more creamy and thick. So who knows, gotta experiment and research that more, but cheers to a good rest of the day, and I'm excited to spend time with you all. I wanted to share a new addition to our shelves in the office that is just front and center, really just beaming with preciousness. So this drawing was done by one of my sweet girls from church. She's in 4th grade and she is just absolutely precious. So she drew this little picture of Palmer, and when she gave it to me, there were tears in my eyes. It's just so thoughtful, and how incredibly talented is she? I mean, look at the details. It's just absolutely amazing and looks just like him. I ordered a frame for it so that I can keep it nice and safe, and I'll keep it on the shelves somewhere, hopefully if the frame fits. I'm trying to remember the measurements of the art. I think it was 8 by 5, something that wasn't the standard measurements of picture frames. So I sized up, but I'm hoping we can still fit it. But we could put it on the top shelf if it's too tall, but I just think it is the sweetest thing ever. Before I hop on to my meeting, I want to share my outfit of the day, and I want to thank Nordstrom for partnering with me for this portion of today's video. My full outfit, head to toe, is Nordstrom, specifically the BP line by Nordstrom. I absolutely love this line. They have so many amazing staples and basics, but they also have more trendy and stylized pieces to really add some flair to your outfit. And they also have super cute accessories like this hat and home decor. So they have so many great pieces. And of course, as always, I'll have all of the elements of my outfit linked in the description. But first, we have this adorable bucket hat. I think bucket hats are so fun, and this is a faux fur one. So it has a nice, just furry, cozy texture. And this is great for days like today when I really need to wash my hair, but I don't feel like it. Also, it's pretty chilly, so a hat is always a great option for staying warm. And then I'm also wearing this cozy rib turtleneck. I love this brown earthy color, but they also have a few different color options, but I feel like a brown turtleneck is just such a great staple. And this has different threads of, more of a cream grayish color. So I love those little details as well. And again, great for layering, a great basic for this time of year. And then for pants, I have on these black mom jeans, and I love the details around the pockets, and the fit is just super flattering and also incredibly comfy. And this is another piece that is just so great to have in your closet as a staple that you can pair with so many different looks. And then for shoes, this may be my favorite element of the outfit because I absolutely love this tan color, and these are also really comfy. I like how they give you a little bit of height, but it's all one level, so you're not having a heel. This is especially great for traveling or if you're going to be walking around for most of the day because again, you're not having a heel. but you still have a little bit of height and that put together look. But Nordstrom has so many amazing shoe options, so I'll link a few other of my favorites below. I may even need to throw on a jacket or coat when we leave for book club because it's quite chilly out there, but I'm excited to spend the rest of the day in this look. We are done working for the day and let's have a little book chat, shall we? Like I mentioned, I'm going to book club tonight. And our book for this month was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which had so much hype. I've heard a lot of great things. And honestly, I think it was a little bit overhyped for me because I enjoyed some aspects of it, but overall, it was not my cup of tea. It just made me sad. The protagonist, she is a famous Hollywood actress, and pretty much every single one of her relationships is just very unhealthy and broken, and I guess I feel empathy for the protagonist, but it also was frustrating just like seeing her story map out because it just felt like she was making frustrating decisions and hurting people. So, okay, I could go on about it for a while. So good thing I have book club tonight, but it's not one of my favorites, honestly. But I'm always hesitant to share book recommendations because, well, when I don't like the book, because I feel reading books is such a personal thing, and sometimes one person will really love a book and then one person won't, because it's all about how you relate to the characters and the story and just your preferences. So I don't like not recommending a book because, again, it's personal, but this one was not for me, but hey, it was a journey. Glad we experienced it, I guess. But I will say I am excited to read more of a happier, wholesome book because that is definitely more my speed. And I did read The Secrets of Midwives, which we found at the thrift store in one of my recent vlogs. And I really enjoyed this. I looked on Goodreads after I read it, and it did not have good reviews, but I thought it was interesting and it had some fun twists, and I love learning about midwifery. So that's probably one of the reasons I really enjoyed it. It's not really educational about midwifery, but it shares some of their experiences. So I enjoyed that. But I'm thinking I want to read The Mermaid Chair next, which is one of the books we found at the thrift store. So maybe we'll read that. We'll start that this week, maybe tomorrow. And then who knows what our new book club book will be for February. We're going to do a romance-themed book for obvious reasons, Valentine's Day. Speaking of hearts, love, romance, I picked up 2 things from Trader Joe's to take to book club. One of them are these almonds, these sea salt and turbinado, I don't know what that is. Sea salt and turbinado sugar dark chocolate almonds. Oh my goodness, these are so good. This is my first time having them. I've had just the typical dark chocolate almonds from Trader Joe's, and those are really good, but these are next level delicious. And then I also picked up these mini heart cookies, which they remind me of the star ones they have at Christmas time. So I think these are really cute, and anything dark chocolate, I love. So anything chocolate, I pretty much love. So excited to take those and snack and have fun at book club. So I have to leave pretty soon, so I'll check in with you guys after. Good morning, friends. Book club was really sweet last night. It was always a fun time. This was only our second meeting, but it was great. And this morning was really nice. I was able to do pretty much my full morning routine and kind of take it a bit slower. And for that, I am grateful. Just feeling really refreshed. Just got out of the shower a little bit ago. So my hair is naturally drying, which I always like to do so I don't have to put heat on it right away. But it's been a beautiful morning. And I wanted to share two things that I just found meaningful in my morning. So first is a new playlist I discovered a few days ago. It's an instrumental worship playlist because I love to listen to peaceful worship music in the morning. It just sets the tone for the day, makes my heart feel at peace. And this one's great because I do love to read in the morning, and sometimes the words of certain songs can be a bit distracting. So it's wonderful to have an instrumental option. So I'll link it if you want to check it out if you're looking for a new playlist. And then the other thing is a passage from the morning book that I'm reading. I call it my morning book because I usually read some kind of faith-based book in the morning, again, just to set the tone for the day. And this one is Live No Lies by John Mark Comer, who's one of my favorite pastors. I just really love how he shares the gospel, and his thoughts are really inspiring to me. And this is, okay, so did I find it? Let me see. No, not quite. This is actually Brandon's book. I got it for him for his birthday, but I'm reading it before he does. But I don't want to highlight it because it's technically not my book. Maybe after he reads it, I'll go back and highlight it. He's one to he wants his books to be very pristine, whereas I'm the person who will mark up anything. I love to have little notes here and there. Okay, here it is. It says, the daily decision to rejoice, to cultivate a way of seeing our lives in God's good world, not through the lens of our phones, news apps, or flesh, but through gratitude, celebration, and unhurried delight, will over time form us into joyful, thankful people who deeply enjoy life with God and others. What starts as an act of the will eventually turns into our inner nature. What begins with a choice eventually becomes a character. I just love this and feel like it is so wise and something that I'm soaking up and working on just in my daily life, because it really is so true. Everything you consume and think about really does become who you are and forms your habits. So I feel like that was just an inspiring passage to hopefully is meaningful to you, because I'm just kind of keeping that close to me, because as I grow older and with each day, I just want to become wiser and I want to become a better human and love others more fully and beautifully. So I loved that. And something else from my reading this morning that was kind of eerie and that felt like a coincidence, but I know isn't a coincidence. A couple pages after that, he's talking about his mother-in-law, and her name's Evelyn, and the protagonist of our book club book was Evelyn. And as I mentioned when I was reviewing the book briefly, I was sad for her because I felt like all of her decisions, she just didn't know how to make healthy decisions for her life and for others. And that just made me really sad and frustrated because I wanted that for her. I wanted her to live a happier life, and I want that for everybody. And so I think that's why it was so sad to me, just the whole book, because even at the end of her life, she doesn't really have this moment or this real redemptive moment, at least in my opinion. So that's kind of my thoughts, but it was crazy because, okay, this is him talking about his mother-in-law. She says, Evelyn is a flesh and blood example of what philosophers argue for in the abstract. The longer we choose a habit or even just a disposition like negativity, gratitude, worry, or joy, the less likely we are to ever change. Which, it was just eerie to me that we talked about this book all night and this character, and then this morning I had that reading, which was the opposite of the character's heart and personality. So it's just one of those moments that I thought was meaningful and one of those coincidences where you just feel like God's smiling down on you. So I loved that. It's been, again, just a beautiful morning, super thankful. And the agenda for the rest of the day, I need to spend many hours in front of my laptop, so we're gonna have a work session for most of the day. I was gonna make lentil soup for lunch, but I'm just looking at the time and I don't think we're gonna have time where it makes sense to do that, but we'll save that for tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. And then later this evening, Brandon and I are going for a date. We're gonna go to this wine bar with live music and hang out there, get some tapas, and I'm really looking forward to that. So that's kind of the rundown for the day, but I'm looking forward to spending more time with you all. Cup of coffee into an iced afternoon cup. Let's have ourselves a little work break, enjoy our iced coffee, flip through this pasta cookbook, try to find some inspiration, and cuddle on the couch with Palmer. Delish does this recipe look? It is spaghetti with lemon, pine nuts, and Parmesan. Wow, there's so many beautiful recipes in this book. Okay, we are off to date night. I just kept my hair natural and let it air dry. Can't be bothered with it today. But I'm wearing this coat and this knit top, this knit sweater top. Thought I would layer because we don't know if we're gonna sit inside or outside. And then these black cropped jeans and tan boots. What's your outfit, handsome? Here's my handsome date over here.
Shirt.
Shirt.
Pants.
Pants.
Some shoes.
Whoa, fashion icon. I love it.
And a watch.
And a watch. Yeah, you have great accessories. Love it.
A necklace.
Bye. See you soon.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No. My friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, 'cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't.
Good morning. Date night was really sweet last night. We had a lot of fun together. And today we're kind of having ourselves a get my life in order day. We're doing laundry. I already got that going. And then also need to do some computer work, but I want to make our lentil soup. It's just so nice to have a soup ready to go in the fridge. If you're in a rush, don't have time to make a meal from scratch, you just have that good to go. So I'm gonna make a lentil soup, like I said, and I didn't plan on making a lentil soup when I went grocery shopping this week, so hopefully I have all the ingredients, kind of just gonna wing it. But I typically always just keep lentils in the pantry, and then we'll add whatever veggies we have, seasoning, it'll be good to go. Don't need to overthink it. And then what else is going on? Okay, I also, while we're cooking the soup, I wanna organize the pantry actually, because it's not bad at all, but the baskets on the bottom specifically have just a lot going on. So I'd like to refine it, make sure nothing's expired, yada, yada, yada. So we'll do a quick pantry refresh, and then we're going out to dinner with our friends later this evening, but that's not till like 7. So we have a lot of the day to move and groove and get organized. product. It smells amazing. I just love how lentil soup smells. It's just so cozy, makes the house feel very warm. So we have lentils, crushed tomatoes, vegetable broth, lemon juice, carrots, celery, kale. Topped it with yogurt and avocado. What are the spices? Okay, so we have cumin, curry powder, ground black pepper, and sea salt. And thyme, dried thyme. So that's the finished product. Just kind of eyeballed everything, but I'll put the lentil soup recipe that I typically follow in the description in case you're looking for a good one. But the beauty about soup is that you can use what you already have to make something delicious. Refresh. It looks so much more cohesive. I love it. Having these baskets at the bottom is great because all of the things in the basket are not super organized, but since they are in the basket, they look a lot more organized. So it's sort of an organizational illusion. Special guest barista making the afternoon coffee today.
I already made mine.
He made a hot one, but I'm actually in the mood for a cold one, which is funny. Look how beautiful his is though. Gorgeous. It's a lot of cinnamon. It's like the cinnamon challenge.
Cinnamon. We just need a nice glass, nice straw.
Yep. Nice glass, nice straw. Check.
Crushed ice.
Oh, did you already do it? Oh. Oh, I
Almost
like a lot
crushed.
of ice. Some of it was crushed. Sometimes our ice maker's finicky.
There we go.
Super Palmer. Go for it. See if you spill like I do every time. Oh, don't get the grounds in it. We had some leakage from our filter this morning. Some went over the top.
That was my fault. Not the filter's fault.
Not the filter's fault. Not the beautiful
I take responsibility.
User error.
Good dark, unsweet cold brew.
From macadamia. New fave around here.
Get a nice milky top.
Gorgeous.
It drips down.
Thank you, sir. We just got home from dinner. It was really fun. We went to a Turkish restaurant called Bosphorus. So yummy. And Brandon's getting his dessert so loudly with the dark chocolate
If you've
chips.
never tried this, you're missing out.
This is his specialty.
Peanut butter and chocolate chips. That's all you need for your dessert. It's great.
Really selling it. Also, he's very confused about what to do with his hair because the other day I posted a picture of his long hair back in, when was that? 2016? Yeah. 2016. Yeah. And I posted it on Instagram and people were saying, oh, he should grow his hair out again. And I told him that, and now he's having a quarter life crisis of whether or not he should grow out his hair. I like it both ways, so I'm good with both. But here, I'll put a picture right here. And there's what he looks like, and you can vote. But that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Palmer would like to say au revoir and thank you for watching. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.